This is a 5-camera setup that I will sort of tailor and modify for an actual shoot that I have coming up or filming a conference. But I really just wanted to put an Atomos Ninja TX on each monitor, get them all set up, make sure that all of them are working. So let's just quickly talk through the cameras. This setup is closer to how it would realistically look. I don't have everything powered up right now, but for this setup over here, I have the Sony FX2, the Atomos Ninja TX with the antennas that come with it. And I have a D-tap to USB-C cable and a USB-C to D-tap over here. So one V-mount battery is powering the camera and the Atomos. And what's great about the Atomos is that as I'm recording, I have it connected camera to cloud. So every time I hit record, the clips will get uploaded to Atomosphere, and then I can view them remotely, or an editor can view them remotely and start get going on a proxy edit. So for one camera, we have the Sony FX6, and this also has the TX, and this is powered by a V-mount battery and also an internal battery for backup. It's connected to the Atomos TX via SDI. So one thing I do love about these monitors, if you check back here, you see that it has HDMI and SDI in and out, along with 2 USB-C ports and a USB-C for powering. So you could connect an SSD via USB-C to the back of the Atomos TX, which is quite nice. I already shared the FX2 setup. This one has the 16-35 on it. This might end up being on a stabilizer, actually, just for those nice sweeping shots of the crowd. I'm probably gonna have a 70-200 on here. This will make its way to another camera. Over here I have another FX2 with the Atomos TX. Again, this one is not fully built out, but it will look something like this setup where everything is getting power from one V-mount battery. Over here I have the FX30. Actually might put the 70-200 on here to get that extra punch in. It's a little bit lopsided now. It is definitely not balanced, but what's great about this tripod is that you can open up the lever over here and then just kind of rebalance the top, even if the legs are looking a bit wonky. And then I have this base plate here where you can put a V-mount battery on the back, and then this can be used to, again, power the whole rig. And then this one is a handheld rig that's currently set up, but this may end up being on a stabilizer on the briefcase arm. So that's where that might go. And this has the antennas on it, and each of them will have the air glue antenna. So I'll be able to send timecode to all of the Atomos Ninja TX. And in addition to sending it timecode, I'll be able to record in ProRes to all of the monitors. So that's really nice. And what's great, they all take a CF Express Type B card. So if I come over here and pop that out, you can see I have a OWC 1 terabyte card in there. So I'll probably want to pop one of those into each of the Atomos Ninja TXs so that offload speeds will be crazy fast. If you know anything about CF Express, it is a super fast transfer speed. So this is like a rough overview of how things are gonna look. Again, more pieces need to be added. I have to get a few more of these D-tap to USB-C adapters. This one is from Condor Blue. I gotta get a couple more dummy US NFP batteries for the Atomos, and a few other things here and there. Actually, I don't even need the dummy battery now that I think about it, because it takes USB-C. So I could just take the cable that comes with the unit and actually use that to power it. So what's great is that it comes with a locking USB-C cable, so you don't have to worry about it's snapping out. So let's take a look here. I'm going to power this off. Great. And let's take out the dummy battery, take it out from the V-mount, and then I'm going to put this in. So we have the power port here. Boom. And now it's locked in. It is not coming out. I can take the other side, run it into my V-mount battery, and this comes with the Atomos itself, so that's absolutely fire. This video is being filmed on an iPhone with a Hollyland Lark Max 2. And as you can see, the camera is firing up, which is nice. So let's just wait for it to get that signal there. And boom, there we go. So actually, I don't need to get any more dummy batteries for this, because I forgot I can just use the USB-C. So that's absolutely fantastic. And then the cameras can also be powered via USB-C as well. So I'm definitely gonna have a V-mount holder and a V-mount battery with each camera and with each tripod. That's gonna keep the cameras juiced up and the monitors juiced up for hopefully the entirety of the shoot. Definitely gonna need a lot more V-mount batteries to swap in and out. I prefer using external power over an actual dummy battery inside the camera, because once that gets connected, you lose everything. In this case, if the USB-C were to get connected, there's still a battery in here that'll keep it juiced up for a significant amount of time. So Atomos is my go-to monitor. I had the Ninjas V's on all my cameras, and now I've upgraded to the TX, and it just has so many features. ProRes RAW, ProRes, you know, NDI, H.265, you name it, it has it. So I'm just really excited to have one of these for each of my cameras. And it has all the, so right now it's set up for ProRes, and it has all the professional features that you would want in terms of like monitoring and, you know, different recording settings, and you can connect it to Frame.io, Atomosphere. You can connect it to Dropbox. That's fire. So as you're shooting, your clips are getting dropped in Dropbox. That's fire. Anyway, this is just sort of a sample 5-camera loadout. And let me know if you have any questions. I am going to connect them all to this router so that I can get them all fired up on the Monitor and Control app. If you know, they recently updated the Monitor and Control app, so you can monitor, I think, like, is it up to like 20 cameras on a paid membership? So that's something to look into as well. But thank you for rocking with me. I am DaChefgyal, and you just got the recipe.